Hey, and welcome back to the show. I'm glad you're here because today I've got something a little different. Let's dive into a world where imagination and animals collide in the coolest ways possible. We're talking about amazing animal fusion hybrids, creatures you've never seen in a nature documentary, but after this you might wish you had. Think of it as an adventure through a wild, untamed land of fantasy, science, and a little bit of fun. Ready? Let's meet some incredible hybrids together. Kicking things off, imagine a creature that's both majestic and impossibly light, something no zoo on Earth could contain. That's the liggerfly. Picture a powerful big cat, like a liger, a cross between a lion and a tiger, but now add the delicate, iridescent wings of a dragonfly. This isn't just a cat stalking the plains, it's soaring above them, muscles rippling as sunlight shimmers through its wings. I can't help but think, what would it be like to look up and see that shadow sweeping over the savanna? It would be awe-inspiring, maybe even a little intimidating. Now let's flip the script with the octophont. This one makes me smile. Imagine an elephant with its familiar trunk and giant ears, but instead of legs, it's got 8 flexible octopus arms. Each arm moves independently, making the octophant an absolute master of multitasking. It could swim with ease, wrap around trees to climb, even pick fruit or play games with other animals. That combination of strength and dexterity seems almost unfair, and honestly, I'd pay to see an octophant paint a portrait with all 8 arms at once. Moving to chillier places, there's the penguincorn. This is a penguin, sure, but now give it the shimmering horn of a unicorn and an icy, magical glow. Sliding across Antarctic ice, it leaves a trail of sparkling frost and rainbows. Just imagine that. Seeing a glimmering horned penguin zip by, spreading wonder with every slide. It's whimsical, and I guess it makes me rethink what magic might actually look like in the animal kingdom. Next is the wolf eagle, an apex predator with a serious upgrade. Start with a fierce wolf, the keen senses, the hunt-ready muscles, but give it the majestic wings and eyesight of an eagle. Suddenly, you've got a creature that hunts on land and in the sky. The idea of hearing a howl, then looking up to see a wolf soaring above the treetops, is both beautiful and kind of chilling. Nowhere would be safe from such a skilled hunter. It's ultimate adaptability. Speed, strength, and vision all in one package. How about a touch of ancient wisdom? Meet the turtowl. This hybrid brings together a wise old turtle and the head and wings of an owl. It glides silently over ponds on moonlit nights, eyes wide and unblinking. The image is kind of poetic, wise and patient, but also surprisingly stealthy. It's funny to think of a turtle not as a plotter, but as a silent ghost in the dark, watching everything from above. Now let's hop across the savanna with the giraffe. Combine a giraffe's incredible height and long neck with the powerful legs and pouch of a kangaroo. The giraffe can leap great distances in a single bound, all while carrying its young safely in its pouch. I imagine it bouncing past trees, then stopping to nibble at the highest leaves. That blend of speed, height, and parental care is just really endearing. Diving under the waves, picture the sharktopus. This is not the creature you want to meet on a swim. It's a shark, already fearsome with rows of teeth and that classic torpedo shape. But add the tentacles of an octopus. Now you've got a sea monster that rules both the open ocean and shadowy depths. It can dart, grasp, and disappear behind a curtain of ink. It's nature's version of a myth come to life. Part brute force, part mystery. Back to the woods, there's the butterfox. It's a playful fox, full of curiosity, but with vibrant butterfly wings. Imagine one flitting through sunbeams and wildflowers, trailing color and mischief. It would be the ultimate trickster, sometimes on foot, sometimes fluttering just out of reach. That's an animal built for adventure and joy. For a little twist on speed, here's the snailhawk. Take a snail, slow, steady, unflappable. Now graft on the powerful wings and sharp beak of a hawk. On the ground, it's in no rush, but when it needs to disappear, it takes to the skies in a flash. It's the definition of slow and steady until it's not. And last but not least, the crocoduck. It's got a crocodile's armored body and tail, but the bill and webbed feet of a duck. On land, it might waddle with surprising speed, but in the water, it glides smoothly, the bill making it surprisingly gentle for such a tough animal. It's oddly charming. You expect menace, but maybe get more quirk and grace than you thought. What really strikes me about this whole imaginary lineup is just how each hybrid isn't just a mix of parts. It's a fusion of traits: strength, beauty, cleverness, adaptability. And while these creatures don't wander the real world, dreaming up animal fusions like the liggerfly or sharktopus lets us see what's already wild and wonderful about the actual animals out there. Their real instincts, skills, and quirks are the inspiration for these flights of fancy. In a way, exploring fantasy hybrids lets us appreciate both our creativity and the true diversity of animals, how they thrive by adapting new features or just by being totally themselves. Nature always has new surprises, so whether you're picturing a turtle gliding under the stars or a wolf eagle howling from on high, I hope this parade of amazing animal fusions has added a little spark to your imagination today. Thanks for listening and letting your mind wander with me. See you next time. Hey, and welcome back to the show. I'm glad you're here because today I've got something a little different. Let's dive into a world where imagination and animals collide in the coolest ways possible. We're talking about amazing animal fusion hybrids, creatures you've never seen in a nature documentary, but after this you might wish you had. Think of it as an adventure through a wild, untamed land of fantasy, science, and a little bit of fun. Ready? Let's meet some incredible hybrids together. Kicking things off, imagine a creature that's